today's video, we're doing my birthday nails. It's a few days after, but it's alright though. Because it's still gonna work. And I may be occasionally muting because I don't want the background noise to distract y'all. Okay, and okay. So let's get into it. It was too much on that brush. How do you do? I cannot. We're doing nails. I mess up things. Hold on. Ooh, nails. Doing my birthday nails. What are I doing? Birthday nails. A little Spanish. They're Latin. Latin. Is it Lodn? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, but we here. We are here. Yeah, we're gonna do the 360s. It's not fashion show. Yes, of course, of course. Okay. But right now we're trying to make sure we get them taken care of. So nice of y'all to drop in. I do appreciate it. I'm not just saying that. Okay, and I'm going to seal them right now. Okay, so we're going to wait for those to dry. Loading. Loading. Did I get it? Waiting for these to dry. And then we're going to head into the next step. It's just looking straight crazy. Okay, loading. Loading. Okay. This is my treat, so I'm a little bit overdue, but we're going to still do our birthday nails. And then we're going to wear them till we can, well, we're just going to wear them. Okay, so while these are drying, we can work on the other hand. Hello, Shaw. How do you do? We're doing our birthday nails. We're a few days after the birthday, but that's all right, though. It does not matter to me. All right, so we're going in with our nice creamy base of a color. It's kind of pink, if you will. So, excuse me while I concentrate here. You know what? Second thought. Let's switch. This is why you have to have more than one color. Let's buff these out. Thank you. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Do you know there's some people that do that? It's like maybe their birthdays during the time they work or something else, and so they going on and still celebrate it. They make the plans afterwards. And that's okay. This is what hey, I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm doing next, but I'm just finna still celebrate. Buff these out and make these smooth as I possibly can. And you see the hair is done. So it's finished. Oh, it was just this past weekend. Let me see. Oh, this hand ain't dry yet, so we can work on this hand. All right, let's go in. Let's go in with this color. I'm gonna keep the final design a surprise. Okay. Let's get this together. Now, if you hear me mute, it's because we got background noise, but I'll try to make sure you can see as much as what I'm doing as possible. which I'm starting to hear right about now. You know what? I need a smaller brush. No, that's not it. That's much better. Bam! Smaller brush. Now I get that precision like I want to. Get that around there. So I'm gonna have to do a couple layers, and that's okay if I have to do a couple layers. And hopefully this will even itself out. We got background noise. I will try to do the best I can. How is this here? I got to file it. We can smooth out this one part. Hold on. This is why our nails, gentlemen, in case you were wondering, take as long as they do. We don't want sloppy looking nails. We want them neat, immaculate, not perfect, neat. There's a difference. Let's try this again. Can't believe in rushing it. I've done nails here on the channel before. In previous vlogs. And so this is my overdue time to do them. I don't want debris and lint in my nails. No. There we go. Oh, wait. I don't want the lint in there. Okay, there we go. Much better. And since this is the thumb, I'm just going to focus on the thumb first before I go to the other ones. Okay, there we go. Emir, is it Amir Flores? Thank you so much. Thank you. We're doing our birthday nails after the fact, but it's okay. I'm not letting nobody, I'm not letting nothing, nobody, nothing stop it. I'm still doing them. And I'm thinking about a design. We'll see. And we finished the hair yesterday. Well, actually, aka today. Just earlier today we finished it. Smells like oil and cocoa butter and shea butter and fig and all that good stuff. Like a tropical vacation. I wish I could have went on one for my birthday. Tropical vacation. But that's okay. Thing is, I'm having to work my way around nails now, so if I'm touching on the screen or whatever, I got to relearn that again. It's only been a few short months since my last set. At least it feel that way. Okay, it looks okay for the most part. Now, I probably should put some shimmer over them. I'm gonna do one more coat. Because it's giving grainy and I don't like it. Okay, that's the second coat. There we go. That's much better. It was uncomfortable sticking in this thing here to dry it. I don't think I've ever had them this long in a while. It's been a while. I think these are pretty much dry, but I still, nope, no sticky points. So that means we'll move on to this hand after we're done with that other hand. This is nice. I feel like I'm back in my school days. Countdown. Then we can move on to another nail. Will be good. So we played for the first time word association hygiene edition. We can do that while we're doing our nails, or we can play this or that hygiene edition if you want to do it that way. That looks nice. I immediately put top coat on that. I am not about to play with that. So I think that's what we'll do. So I'll play this or that hygiene edition where we do our nails. Gonna make this fun. Make the time pass kind of fast. Ooh, okay, looking brand new. That's what I love about that top coat. All right, so the rules of this or that for hygiene edition is if you had to choose type of thing. First question is plain bar soap or scented bar soap, and why? This or that, plain bar soap or scented bar soap, and why? There's no right or wrong answer. The Real Bree B, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got nails in the chamber. We got nails. We're not in the chamber, but we got nails. Got nails now. Would you prefer a plain bar soap, like I'll use an example, Dove, just the original, to bathe head to toe with if you had to choose, or a scented one to bathe head to toe with if you had to choose, and why? Only for those that want to participate. It's okay. We were playing this or that hygiene edition. If you had to choose, for whoever wants to chime in, would you bathe head to toe with plain bar soap like Dove, I'm using for example, that Dove original, scentless head to toe, or something with a fragrance in it, one of those scented ones, or of scented of any brand head to toe? If you had to choose bar soap, would it be plain bar soap to bathe head to toe with, let's say for a month, or scented head to toe for a month, and why? We're playing this or that hygiene edition. Okay, I think we got our, I'm gonna give it a couple more just to make sure all of this top coat is on and sealed in its crevices. Da, 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 da. Plain bar soap or scented bar soap? If you had to choose for about a month, head to toe, and you had to bathe with something, and they only gave a choice of plain bar soap, scentless, or a scented bar soap, which would you choose and why? Okay, all right. Okay, I'm not mad at that, because then you could also use it for your lady parts too. Okay, awesome. Anybody else want to give an answer? I'll give you a remaining 60 seconds for anybody else that want to participate. Plain bar soap for a month or scented bar soap for a month, and why? I give you 60 more seconds. And we're going to move on ourselves on to another nail. And another question. Okay. All right, next question. Body scrub for 2 months, or body wash for 2 months, and why? This is this or that. Body scrub for 2 months or body wash for 2 months, and why? There's background noise, so I'm gonna mute it, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna continue to read your comments, just momentarily. Okay, I'm back. Background noise is cleared. Body wash, because I can get the body wash that has those beads. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then I just want to mention, I'm not looking for y'all to agree with me. I'm looking for like difference of opinions. If that's how you really feel, express yourself. This is a safe haven. Okay, body wash. Yep, because you have that option. Okay. All right. I think of what the next question is. We are playing this or that hygiene edition if you're joining. um, Here's one. Caress body wash or soft soap body wash. If you're not familiar with either, go take a look. You are allowed to go grab a hint. Caress body wash or, why is this hair stuck in my neck? Or soft soap body wash, and why? If you're not familiar with it, then please do say so. I give you 2 minutes on this. 2 minutes. I'm hearing the Jeopardy music. I can't hum it anymore. I'm not trying to get a copyright claim for just humming it. Yeah, we can't do that. Caress body wash or soft soap body wash, and why? Yeah, I know this is tough. Both of them, both Caress and Soft Soap, have some really nice stuff. But if you had to choose, which one? Caress body wash or Soft Soap body wash? I can't hum that song either. Okay. All right, Team Soft Soap. All right. Next question. Let me think. See, I gotta get more intricate now. Perfume oil or yes, perfume oil or eau de parfum with alcohol. Perfume oil, no alcohol, or eau de parfum with alcohol, and why? I will let you decide. I keep hearing the Jeopardy music. Perfume oil or eau de parfum with alcohol. We are playing this or that hygiene edition. This is fun. I gotta get more creative. I'm trying to make sure I don't rehash like the same thing. Now, this one I did this particular question I did ask it on yesterday's lives. I gotta get more creative with it. There's so many different types of like body care products and hygiene and stuff. That makes it fun, so that way I'm not just sitting here doing nails without engaging with you all. And it makes it fun. I need to find another song to hum. Alcohol, we're talking. Ooh, eau de parfum is the highest on the list, Brie. It's on highest of the list of fragrance concentration, so it has more fragrance than it does alcohol. Just FYI, I do have a video on that. I'm gonna put it on the community tab after this live stream is over with, whenever that is. Okay, I think what the next question is. Ooh, okay. Gotta make it more challenging. And it challenges you to like really expand and think, okay, critically think like, okay, well, that's what I like about these word games. EDP. Okay. All right. Me personally, I love those. Ever since I discovered them back in 2020, me personally, the alcohol-free perfume oils. That's just me. See, everybody likes something different, and that's okay. All right, we got 2 nails down. Now let's work on the next nail, and then that'll give me time to think of what the next question is. Ooh, I just thought of one. Fall, listen carefully. Fall scents all year long, or floral scents all year long, or why? Fall scents like pumpkin spice, leaves, all that. Fall scents, you have to wear fall scents all year long, or floral scents all year long, and why? Thank you, Lord. I was like, well, what are the questions? And for those that are joining, we're playing this or that hygiene edition, if you had to choose. Our current question is fall scents. You wearing fall scents all year long, or wearing floral scents all year long, and why? We're kind of jazz these up and put a design on them. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. We'll figure stuff out. Okay. Me personally, fall, because it got a little bit of gourmandness in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to think of the next question. Gotta make it more challenging. Each time I want to make it more challenging, so hold on. Here's one. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Bath and Body Works versus Victoria Don't Tell Nobody Secret. Bath and Body Works versus Victoria Secret out of fragrances. Bath and Body Works versus Victoria's Secret. Oh, we getting in there. We getting all in your brain because we need you to use that. We need you to continually use that. Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, and why? Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, and why? If you had to stick with a brand for a year, I'll put a time stipulation on it. Good stuff. I like how they're turning out, but I don't want them plain. Okay, Team Bath and Body Works. If I had to choose, It probably Bath and Body Works too. Even though Victoria don't tell nobody got one good fragrance I like and they keep tampering with it. That's a whole nother story. Okay, that means I gotta think of my next question. So I might be deep in thought for a little bit. I've got to make it a bit more challenging. Background noise, hold on. Okay, I'm back. We're playing this or that hygiene edition. I'm trying to think of the next question. Still gotta put timestamps for last night's game. Uh, see, I gotta make this more challenging. I can do brand, I can do this, I can put time stipulations. Oh, okay. All right. Got it. This or that. Here's the next question. Your favorite perfume, the real stuff. Your favorite perfume, wear it for a month. Or the perfume in your collection you cannot stand for a month, but you can layer it with one thing. And why? I'm going to repeat that again. Your favorite perfume for a month straight, every day. Or the perfume you hate out of your collection, because we all have one, we don't like it so much, and you're only allowed to layer it with one product for a month. And why? While we work on this next nail. We are playing this or that hygiene edition. Fun stuff. Fun. Okay. And we got background noise, so I'm going to mute it, but I'm going to... All right, I see a familiar name here. Okay, so hello, Peyton. Bree, my favorite perfume, the one I hate. I can't layer it with anything to make it smell better, so I'll stick my face. Okay, that's me too. That's me too. My current favorite is Casablanca, and that thing I've worn it out ever since I got it. Peyton, we are playing this or that hygiene edition again. I'm just making it more challenging, making it more challenging. I'll repeat the question for you that we just did before we move on to the next one. Your favorite perfume for a month, or your perfume you can't stand out of your collection, but you can only layer it with one thing for a month, and why? So I'll give you a couple more seconds if you'd like to answer and participate, and including anybody else before we move on to the next question. Okay. And then as we played this or that, then I got to make sure I'm not rehashing the same question, so I'm trying to be as creative as I possibly can. Yeah. And it gives us something to do while I'm doing my nails. And then we can engage back and forth, which is fun. Okay. We got a lot of background noise, so I'm going to occasionally mute myself. I'm making sure I'm periodically looking up to see you guys' comments. So hold on. All right, here's the question for you, Peyton. My favorite is Crystal Noir by Versace, and I mix it with YSL Libre Intense. I've heard a lot about both of those, but I don't remember, nor can I recall when I'll put that on the community tab too. So I got two to put on the community tab. Fragrance, concentrations, and then I went window shopper for luxury perfume, but I've heard of those two. Peyton, I'm going to repeat it for you one more time. Then that'll give me time to make up a new question. So the current question we're about to leave off of is: wear your favorite perfume for a month straight, nothing else, or the perfume you cannot stand, wear that, but you can only layer it with one thing for an entire month. I'm going to mute because I got background noise, but I'm making sure to look up periodically so I won't miss y'all comments. But I'm still here. Okay, background noise has subsided, so 60 more seconds. Anybody want to answer that question? Wearing your favorite perfume for a month, or wearing a perfume you can't stand but you can only layer it with one product for a month? So I will give that 60 more seconds, and then we're going to move on to the next question. We are playing This or That Hygiene Edition. Ooh, it's not dry all the way. We need it dry all the way. Yes, finish the micro braids. Oh, I can take care of my hair underneath. All right, so let me think of another question. Got one. If you had to, this is after shower type of question. Baby lotion for a month, or your favorite lotion of another brand for a month, and why? And what brand? Baby lotion for a month as your go-to lotion. You can't use it for anything else except for only for a month. Or body lotion of another brand, and why? And what's the brand? Ooh, I need some water. So while I got one hand drying, I'm gonna take the other hand and drink some H2O. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I love the honesty. That's what I do on this channel anyway. Hey, there's a whole lot of humor and love in that. Another brand, Bath and Body Works Sensual Amber Body Lotion. All right, Bree. All right. I smelled Sensual Amber, the one that came out with last year. I'm like, I feel like, and you know what? I'm not gonna rehash it. Now, see, I need to make a list. I'm gonna just go. I'm just go ahead. I'm just go ahead. Luxury window shopping vlog, the perfume concentration and sensual amber. I feel like it's a dupe for something else. That's the only why I'm saying reason why I'm saying that, and I'm glad you said that, Bree. Sensual amber from Bath and Body Works. I feel like it's a dupe of what Victoria's Secret should have left alone, because now it's like it has almost no lasting power, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay, I gotta think of another question. Think of another question. Gotta think of another question. We are playing This or That, Hygiene Edition. Hopefully this is not yet dry. It's okay. Because mine's drying, they give me more time to think of a question. And I think we're halfway done with these, so we're gonna start on this hand soon. What shall our next question be? Thank you, Robert Lewis. If you would like, you can participate while I'm doing my birthday nails after the fact. We are playing This or That, Hygiene Edition. This is a tough one. I got to think of the next question now. I'm challenging myself at the same time, challenging you all here intellectually. I got a biblical one here. I don't think anyone answered this one from yesterday. I'm from the United States, Robert. Okay. Here's the next question. Now, this is for those that they know your Bible. So if you don't know your Bible, don't feel left out. I'm still tell you the answer. After we see what kind of answers you guys have. So in the Bible, there was a woman, and I'm looking for her name, in which they spent 12 months exclusively bathing in perfume and going through a beautification process, what we now call self-care. For 12 months bathing in perfume so that they could be, hey, there go the answer, Bree. Esther. There you go. Okay. High five, Bree. High five. There we go. 12 months. I almost wanted to try it. I'm like, let's see what type of oil I could get. You know. It's okay. It's okay. You just learned something new. I'm gonna give you another biblical one. I'm not gonna even look this up myself. I'm gonna have to definitely look. I'm gonna definitely have to look it up after. Here's another biblical question. This is not this or that. This is fill in the blanks. This woman also worked with perfume, and she bathed Jesus's feet with it. What is her name? I will give you 60 seconds from now. Esther. Yes, saved an entire nation. I think it was her uncle. Yeah, shout out to the aunties and uncles in this case. Mary. Let me look it up. Because I have to go back every now and then and refresh myself. Okay. Excuse my... I was trying to think of the lady name. I'm like, I'm not going to even look. I'm just going to try to think about it. And I couldn't even think about it. All I know is she washed his feet with the expensive perfume, and they was arguing at the lady. Mary. Okay. Who was the lady who bathed? I like looking for myself too. Bathe in. Thank you for your answers. Bathe Jesus's feet in perfume. Let me put oil. Yep, there we go. But not his mother. I think a different Mary. It says, according to St. Luke's account in the Bible, Mary Magdalene, or Magdalene, whichever one, however you pronounce it, washed the feet of Christ with her tears at a banquet in the house of Simon, one of the Pharisees. Mary took about a pint of pure nard, expensive. They call it spikenard. Fun fact before we turn back to the game. There is a perfume based off of that based off of that passage that where it says that Mary took a pint of nard, spikenard is what they call it. There's a perfume called spikenard. It smells gorgeous. I remember the first time I smelled it. That's based off the Bible. The spices in the Bible, the recipe they gave. Spikenard. Gorgeous. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a little overpowering if you do too much. So maybe, spray it a little bit, but it's called spikenard after that passage in the Bible, just FYI. So we got some smell goods in the Bible there too. Okay, bathe them in oil for 12 months. Most people these days would call it, oh, you did that old product overconsumption. Baby, if I'm going to smell good and get married in that day, let me bathe in my oil for 12 months. Do you understand? We got our first hand done. All right. So before we move on, H2O. So that's spikenard. Like, if you can try to find it in a, it's called spikenard. So I'm repeating it for anybody who want to write it down. It comes in smaller bottles, spikenard. Look for it on eBay and Amazon. Although I might trust it more from eBay. Make sure you read the reviews of the seller before you buy, if you think about it. Spikenard. Spike, N-A-R-D, as in door. Yeah. I started finding about these spices. Frankincense and myrrh is another one. I'm like, goodness, this smells so good. Bible got some fire perfumes, even though they were used to bathe Jesus's feet, anoint people. They in perfumes. Man. Don't get me started. All right, I gotta think of another question. Okay. I got one. Got another question. I think we're out of this and that, and we're just gonna go into fill in the blank questions. Here's a fill in the blank question. The brand Caress makes body washes after perfumes. So I'm giving that to give some context. What are the two most popular scents of Caress's brand? Caress, the same one that makes the body washes. What are the two most popular brands that you see in stores of Caress's body wash? I've given plenty of hints on this channel. If you knew, then hey, that's okay. If you've ever been in stores and seen Caress a whole lot, what are the two most popular scents in Caress's brand that you see, regardless if it's body wash, so forth? What are the two most popular scents? I'm gonna go ahead and mute it. I got background noise, but I'm still paying attention to your comments, and I would periodically look up. It's okay. Yeah, recall it from memory. If you've ever been in a store that's in caress their brand, what are the two most popular scents that you see? Two most frequently popular scents. Okay. Bree got one of them. Brown sugar one. The shea butter and brown sugar. Better also was known as Evenly Gorgeous before they changed the name. There's one more that's popular. So we got one down. I call it liquid gold, but there's one other one that's the most popular. Yes, almost couldn't reach the mute button. It's a floral. That's your only hint. Bree got one of them. Liquid gold, the shea butter and brown sugar. There's one other one that's also the most popular because they're the two most popular. You see, almost always see them when you go in stores. Walmart, Target, Family Dollar, even Dollar Tree. Yo, I've tried the rose one. The rose one's gorgeous. You just have to be careful when it gets in your shower floor or your bathtub. It does not stain, FYI, just in case you wonder. I had to find that out. It doesn't stain. It's just a deep red. I don't think they make it anymore. They discontinued the good stuff. I'm gonna give y'all 60 more seconds to guess the second one, and then if no one guesses it, I'll tell it. Because it's also a very nice, classy scent. Orange blossom. There's an orange blossom one that's orange, but that one, I don't think they carry that one anymore. It's nice. I reviewed that one some years back. Couple more seconds. Cherry, but I don't think they have a cherry blossom though, Bree. I don't think they do. And I can think almond and cherry blossom, but then that's a newer one, but it isn't the most popular. They've expanded it to what they already have. All right, 60 seconds is up. The second most popular out of Caress's body wash and scents is Daily Silk. It's okay. It's okay. This is the fun part about playing the game. It's called Daily Silk. So they have it in a bar soap and they have it in a body wash. Now, if you see the new stuff versus the vintage stuff, you might want to, get one of the new stuff and one of the vintage stuff because they be changing quality. I'm just saying, allegedly. So just be careful out there when you're shopping. I want you to get your coins worth. All right. I mean, I got to think of another question. It's just getting a bit tougher and more challenging. I like this. Y'all got to give me a few minutes while we're here on live to think of another question now. Here's a question, and this requires you doing studying. So you are allowed to look up. You're allowed to use your lookup card. I forgot what TV show that would allow you to call your friend. You can use another device, screen, or computer to look up and study. You'll have 2 minutes to do so. Here's the question. Which came first out of body care? Did the bar of soap come first Or did the body wash come first in the history of all soaps? Repeating again. In the history of soaps and body care, did the bar of soap come first? Or did the body wash, the liquid body wash that we're familiar with, come first? Which one was invented first? This is requiring you to study and do your history. Your 2 minutes starts right about now. And if you're just joining, I'm going to repeat it once more. Which came first in the history of soaps? Was the bar of soap invented first, or the liquid body wash invented first? Okay. Anybody else got an answer? I'm getting soap in. I'm getting soap as an answer, as the first answer. Okay. We still have 2 minutes. So you're allowed to go look up that one and study. I made it my own song to hum. This song get copyright claim. You are correct. Bar soap came out first. I'll tell you who I learned it from. Because I believe in giving credit where credit is due, and the Bible says to give honor where honor is due. His name here on YouTube, and I don't see enough guys on this platform but doing it, but I admire him for it. The bar soap was invented first. He gives a history on it. He's called the bar soap guy. Very excellent. He goes into more of the scientific side of soaps and stuff like that. He doesn't do the girly thing, because he's a guy, but he gives his perspective. So bar soap came first. That's why I love history. Because if you know history, you won't repeat it. At least the crazy side, the interesting, the very chaotic side of it. At least you won't repeat that. I'd like to hope. Okay, I got to think of another question now. Here's another question. Whether you use the soap or not, whether you shop for somebody who bathes in this soap, this question is for you. You are allowed to call one friend, text one friend, message one friend in case you don't know the answer. How long? You can give an estimate. How long has the soap company Irish Spring been in business? How long has the company Irish Spring been in business making soap? Irish Spring. You're allowed to call a friend for this, or text, or ask. How long has the soap company Irish Spring been in business? I had gave the answer in one of my vlogs. I forgot which vlog. When I've been, many times I've been in these stores. How long has Irish Spring been in business? We doing fill in the blank questions now. Okay, all right, Peyton, all right. Okay. And we got background noise, so I'm gonna mute it, but I'm gonna still be periodically looking at y'all comments, so don't worry. Definitely since the 70s, but I'm looking for a total numbers of years. What's you can give an estimate. It don't have to be exact years. How many years from the 70s has it been that they've been Irish Spring has been in business? Oh wow, microwaving soap. Oh goodness. I did not know that. See, this is why I love history. I know we're talking about the soap side of it, but this is why I love history so much. I would give 60 more seconds. Yes. It's been at least 50 years. Now I have to look it up, but it's at least been 50 years. So y'all both were in the same range, but so Bree and Peyton, y'all both got it. Since the 70s, 50-ish. It's been at least 50 years plus that Irish Spring has been in business making soap. I couldn't believe it myself. I'm like, I saw it in Dollar Tree and I'm like, whoa, y'all still making soap? Like, I don't use it, but it's like, I got family members that use it still. And it's like, whoa. Let me get this off of here, off my cuticle here. Yep, they've been in business for at least 50 years. I didn't know that soap, when microwave, became really puffy. Does it explode? See, I got questions. This is the nerdy side of my mind. I've always been kind of fascinated with soaps, with shimmers, and ever since I've been a kid, teenager, just all kind of stuff. It's just been very interesting. I gotta think of another question now. Cause we ain't yet done with our nails. We done with one hand. So let me think. I gotta pull it way back from the chamber. um. Oh, it's the only Irish Spring brand, but I think a worker accidentally left it on the mixer. Oh goodness. Ooh, I'd be concerned about them people making them products and they in the assembly line, whatever they call them, when they be working in the warehouses. Like, they better have some good health insurance. That's all I know. Because that's working the warehouse is not for the faint of heart. I have heard. It's not. Mm-mm, not at all. Got to be careful because y'all working with machinery. I'm trying to think of what my next question is now. This is fun. Ah, dear Lord, I need another question, please. This real deal what I'll be going through. Let me see. What's the next question? What's the next question? Da, da, da. Here's one, a rather recent history question, and they finally came out with it, and they did a limited edition, and then I don't think they expanded anymore. I'm gonna give you context for the question. Here it goes. So Jergens has some bomb lotion. Recently, about last year, or probably almost the beginning of last year, they came out with a brand new product. Now you're gonna have to do certain research and probably go on their social media channels. Recently, Jergens came out with a product that was an expansion of one of their most popular scents. Here is my question: what is their most popular scent? And what product did they come out with as an expansion of that? So you might have to go looking on their social media. Jergens is the brand. They have a popular scent out of all of them. But they recently came out with a product and it was limited edition and they posted it on their social media. What is the name of the scent? What is the name of the product? And it's okay if you don't get it. 2 minutes starts now. Bam! Bree got it. Bree got it. And they had to all... I'm not complaining, but I wish they would have just released it nationwide, Bree. I really do. I really do. I really do. Here's another question. Tree hut question. I knew eventually I was going to have to ask a tree hut question. In the year, I know I wanted it. Because you would have had a complete set. They already had a body wash. They already had the lotion, which came first before the body wash. That's a complete set right there. Complete set. Here's the next question. Tree hut. In the year 2021 for their summer collection, what is the number of scents? The number. You don't have to name the scents. If you name the scents, that's extra credit. And I will just sit here and yay and all that stuff on here. But in 2021 for the summer collection for Tree Hut, what is the number of scrubs that they came out with? So I'm going to repeat that again. Tree Hut in 2021 came out with a summer collection. What is the amount of scrubs they came out with? Bonus points if you can name all of the scents. This makes it fun because it's making it a breeze doing my nails, and we playing the game back and forth. This is fun. This is hygiene games for sure. So you might have to go and do research. So you are allowed to use a device or a computer to look up this question about Tree Hut. 2021, they came out with a summer collection. What is the number of scrubs they came out with? Bonus points is if you could list all of them. Nope, not 9. They didn't come out with that many, but they came out with some. I'm trying not to give no hints and give it away. They came out with a number of scrubs in 2021. Nope, not 5. I'm gonna give you 60 more seconds. It's okay. It's okay. Not quite 4, not quite 5. Those are some good ones, but they didn't bring those out in 2021. Moroccan Rose was out prior to 2021, Brie. Pink Hibiscus was after 2021. It's okay. It's okay. That's why I allow you to use your research card. Okay. All right. I'll give you the answer because 2 minutes is up. So in 2021, Tree Hut came out with 6 scrubs. Let me see if I can name all 6 of them. Watermelon, and it had scrub particles that mimic seeds. They came out with papaya paradise, green tea, lavender, and two other ones for a total of 6 for their summer collection of 2021. I have a playlist on my channel that I will drop after this. I got so much homework to put in the community tab after this. I'm doing to myself. Pink Hibiscus came out between last year and this year. Dewy Daisy, I think last year or this year. Aurora Nights, no, the Dewy Daisy and Aurora Lights is this year. Pink Hibiscus was probably last year. Moroccan Rose has been out. It's an OG, vintage. That Google, I'm trying to tell you, that Google might throw you off. It's okay. Yeah, that watermelon is fire. The watermelon has a matching body cream. The lavender has a matching body cream. Most of them, I think they just started listening to us. And so most of them have body creams and they now have fragrance mist out. And I'm trying to get Tree Hut to go back and put out their popular scents as fragrance mist too, because I hear they're alcohol free. I'm just saying I did a video on it. That's all. Okay. All right, let's start on another nail and that will give me time to think of the next question. Do, 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 do. The more we go, the more challenging I got to make it. Let me see. I had the Jeopardy music going in my head, playing in my head while I'm trying to think of the next question. Let me mute. I'll still be here. I got to think. Hold on. Okay, I still haven't thought of a question, but I can answer y'all's questions if you have any. Watermelon and agave. Oh, I have. I got a review on the channel. I ain't tried it in a while. It's probably been about 2, almost 3 years. I kind of miss it. I feel like you could layer that with Tree Hut's body scrub and matching body cream. And I have a watermelon shower routine where I think I combine almost all of those with a Vince Camuto fragrance mist. Yeah, definitely tried it. It's fire. I was skeptical about that watermelon until I tried Tree Hut, and I said, all right, bet. Then I think after that I tried the Olay and the watermelon and agave one. Absolutely, go right ahead, fire away. Now if they too personal, I will let you know. But other than that, go ahead. This or that questions. That I've asked y'all this or that question. Now you guys can ask me this or that questions as long as they're appropriate. Go right ahead. Fire away. And so this makes it fun. This makes it fun. Bodycology or body fat? That's a tough one. Oh, I got 2 questions. Okay, I'm gonna go in order. All right, Bree. All right. Let me just preface before I give my answer. I love both bodycology and body fantasies. I'm an OG girl. Grew up with in high school, middle school too. I love both of them. So with that being said, if I had to choose, um, Lord Jesus, I have to go with bodycology. I'm gonna tell you why. Because body fantasies used to have some really fire some really fire fragrances, and there was these black neon bottles, these black and neon colored bottles they used to have. Va Va Voom, that had the Mexican chocolate and rum as notes. And then I also had one named Fireworks. That was a part of the Body Fantasies collection. But they keep discontinuing the stuff. However, Bodycology keeps their stuff. They keep their fragrances in there. The majority of their fragrances, whether they're popular or not. Which is why I have to go with Bodycology 3. But I love them both, and I'm familiar with them both. All right, Peyton, have you tried the Sabrina Carpenter chocolate perfumes? Here's my question to you, Peyton. Is Sabrina's perfumes, is that the one shaped like chocolate bars, look like the Hershey's? Like the Hershey's? I've been wanting them. If that's her, I've never tried it, but I keep seeing this white chocolate one, this caramel one, this chocolate one. I want it for the aesthetic of it and just to see what it smells like. I want it in my perfume collection. So the answer is no, but if that's her, that's her. That's what I thought. Every time I see the chocolate bar perfume, I want it. I've never tried it, but I want to try it. Go ahead, bring on some more this or that questions. I keep seeing them, like, they keep putting it, you see those collages of people on Instagram or TikTok, like, how to smell like nothing but vanilla, and I keep seeing them chocolate bar bottles. I forgot they had strawberry ones. I just need one of each. One white chocolate, one strawberry, and then one deep dark chocolate. That's all. I just want one of each in perfume collection. That's all. If you have any more this or that questions, or then go ahead and ask them. Or if I've tried a particular product yet or not. And I'll give you my first impressions on it, and I'll let you know whether or not I've done a review on it or not, so that way I don't spoil it for you. Man, every time I see them chocolate bar, two things happen. Whenever I see her bars of perfume, I'm thinking, do I have Hershey's at the house? I want to run and get a Hershey's bar. 2, I want the perfume. Tree Hut brand or Beloved brand? In general? I love what the Beloved brand is coming. Let me just go on record by saying that. I love what the Beloved brand has become. But although they're Target exclusive, and I recently found out that they may not be exclusive to Target anymore. I can't tell you why. There may or may not be a video coming out as to be explaining to you why I don't think it's exclusive anymore to Target. Tree Hut brand or Beloved? While I love both brands, I'm going to have to go with Tree Hut. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not yet fully familiar with the Beloved brand because, one, I've only ever tried one scent from them, and that's the strawberry and brown sugar one. And that was awesome. Beloved has a great whipped body scrub. But I haven't tried enough of their products. Only tried that one line of strawberry and brown sugar, so it has to be Tree Hut. It has to be Tree Hut out of both. Okay, I think I'm going to get it for Christmas and compare it to others. They aren't super expensive. Those chocolate bar perfumes, they're affordable too, and they look good. Let me stop. I'm asking the tough questions. That's a good thing, though. It challenges you. Okay. Where are the Sabrina Carpenter sold? Thank you. Okay, I knew that probably would have been my next question. Hey, it's okay. Don't be mad at it. I don't get out to these stores as often as I used to. When I do, I always try to be like, hey, here's what I saw and post it. So I try to get as much as I can for y'all to see. Sephora. I think I saw them in a JC Penney. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Peyton. Oh, I gotta plug this thing up before it go off at the good part. Yeah, I got to try them. I keep seeing them. I'm like, what's up with these chocolate bars? And I'm like, you smearing chalk on yourself? And then I'm like, no, that's not what. Thinking to myself out loud, like, no, that's a perfume, woman. I think about Hershey bars every time I see her bars of bottles of perfume. That's what it is. Okay. Got any more questions for me? Let me know. This has been fun. And I am not yet done with these set of nails, so we shall continue. Okay. This or that. Victoria, don't tell nobody. You know where that's from? I don't own it. So I don't own that phrase. Victoria, don't tell nobody. That's God rest his soul, John Witherspoon, comedian John Witherspoon. That Victoria, don't tell nobody. Love spell or bare vanilla? Oh man. Wear all year. Yeah, me too. Fun. One of the funniest OG comedians. Funny. And Victoria, don't tell nobody. Love spell or bare vanilla. Um, I've sampled bare vanilla. I've never owned bare vanilla, not the original, but I've owned one, a vintage one that was like I forgot what they called it. It was like a fall or winter type. So I'll base it off of that. Oh, your cousin met him. I bet he seemed like he'd be a funny guy to be around, and he's the one thing about that about John Witherspoon. Real quick side note, he funny without having to. He was funny without having to cuss. Just that bang 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 stuff. I'm like, man, bro, chill out. But if I had to choose, Victoria, don't tell nobody. Secret. Um, it would be bare vanilla based off the one I tried about 5-6 years ago. It wasn't the original, but it was like a winter version of bare vanilla. Yep, I watched the Wayne Brothers too. Man, funny guy. His son is here on YouTube, and he was doing content with his dad, JD. I said that has got to be the funnest thing because at least he had memories of him running up until, you know, he transitioned off this earth. Now he has those memories. He has the childhood memories. He has making content with him. And I think he had a cooking channel too. But it was too much cussing. But it's like, he's funny without having to cuss. Sometimes I don't understand that about comedians. But that's a whole nother chat for another time. Like, if you got the gift of funny, then being funny, you don't need to cuss. But that's not a conversation for another time. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to get off, but I'll see you another time. I will see you another time too. Welcome back, Peyton. I think we're going to keep these this or that games and hygiene history games going. We're going to keep this going because it's fun and it expands people's knowledge and it helps people learn. Okay. See you later, Peyton. Have a good night and a great sleep. Great restful sleep. About 2 nails before we are completed painting, but then we're going to design them. Okay. Anybody else has any this or that questions or word association questions? Oh, it's 9:45. Okay. Here I am thinking it's about 11 o'clock. It ain't nowhere near 11 o'clock. Well, I'm Eastern time in the United States, so I don't know about nobody else. And I know I have different people watch from different time zones. Trying my best not to keep y'all up too late with me. Yay, you have your me time. That's always great. That's always, I like to say, in my opinion, that's always a requirement for a mother to have. Because before you became someone's mother, you're yourself. You're a woman first. Then you're someone's mom. And so you can't forget that. So that's good. You're taking the time for yourself. That is very necessary. That's a requirement. So I'm glad you're taking that time out, Bree. I'm excited for you. All right, let me draw these last two and then figure out the design. But think of a design to do for this. Yes. Because I have, with my nieces and nephews, I always try to encourage their parents, hey, take some, don't forget, get that outside of being parents, y'all. You were you before you had them babies, okay? Don't forget to take that time out because it's only one you and you can't keep pouring from an empty cup. Fill yourself up, take a nice hot bath, a hot shower, and a hot meal, and then come back to reality. Okay. Cause those babies are gonna be there no matter how old they get. Become adults, they're like, Mom, can you got something to eat? They come into your house to grocery shop. You ever heard of that? That's the part that I'm gonna have to be prepared for because the type of food I like, toddlers like, it's finger food. I won't even list it. It's like, okay, my nieces and nephew come over to the house, then I already know they gonna get their little fingers into these finger food because they see auntie like it. Like you had to be prepared that no matter how old they get, whether they're your sons, daughters, nieces, or nephews, that they're always going to need you in some capacity. At that point, when you become an adult, they're going to need your wisdom or advice And you have to trust that when you give them advice, they may not always take it, and that's okay. They're supposed to learn from their own mistakes. Just allow them to make the mistake. That's the beauty of it. Because when the kids is growing out the house, you still got to. I've heard of too many stories where it's like the parents pour so much into the kids. You're supposed to, but don't forget who you are, because eventually the babies are going to leave the nest. What are you going to do when it's just you and your spouse again? And I'm saying this as a single woman, so I'm learning from every walk of life that I've met, people, mothers, married people, all that other stuff. It's like at the end of the day, you still got to like each other once all the kids leave the house and they start their own lives and their new chapter. And if you haven't been pouring into yourself, you're going to feel lost. I don't want that for anyone. Take care of yourself while they're little, because when they become grown, they're going to have a life of their own. And if you've been practicing pouring into yourself, it's going to make all the difference. And this is coming from someone. I'm an aunt. I'm an aunt, and I'm getting all kinds of like downloads from people who are married, dating, in literally all the stages over my life over these past couple of years. So I'm speaking from learning from other people's, making them mistakes, from other people's experience they've shared. Pour into yourself while you have them babies. Because when you get them across the finish line, they adults. There's never really a finish line, but if you get them across the first level, 18, you need to be like, okay, I'm gonna pour into myself. If you've been doing that, be like, oh well, Mom, you still getting your nails. You're supposed to. How you think you got here? Okay, somebody had to look cute. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So even one day when I become a parent, I'm still gonna be pouring into myself, and I'm gonna teach my little ones to pour into themselves too. Like, hey, when you become a parent after me, I'm gonna need you to pour into yourself as well. And I try my best to make sure. Now, prior to that, I got to work on that with my nieces and nephews. Pour into yourself. So that means that if I'm pretty sure that some of them watch my YouTube channel, I got to set the example, whether I like it or not. I see Auntie take the time to go on vacation. Auntie take the time to do her nails. Auntie take the time to care for herself and have some time off. I want them to see that and know that that is okay. I want them to see that, okay, Auntie works, but Auntie will play as hard as she works. Balance. You need both. And the only way you're going to get through that is having a relationship with God. Because I can't tell you the many times that God has like fussed at me like, hey, I told you to take this time out to take for. It was right about the first year I started my YouTube channel. And I didn't understand it. He took something that I thought was not as important to teach me that you are worth the extra effort. You are worth the extra effort that I was doing at the time. So Clear Skincare. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I just want to make sure I'm not acknowledging anyone. And so once I finally listened to what God was telling me, put that extra effort into yourself, then I start sharing it through what you guys see now out of all these videos on this channel. Vlogs, shower routines, hygiene routines, giving tips, tricks, vlogs, taking y'all with me wherever I go in all these stores and all these places. And even just with the birthday celebration, before I started my YouTube channel. It was before I turned 30. God nudged me at that time. I need you to celebrate your birthday, whether or not you have somebody to celebrate with or not. I didn't understand. Here comes last week. My birthday was last week. I ain't found till last minute there's a hurricane. At the time, I was like, I don't know, God. I think we need to cancel it. God said, no, I need you to still celebrate no matter what. No matter what. You're going to have to look back on this next year. He didn't say them exact words, but he was given the impression like, hey, you need to do this and make your memories this year. Dedicate yourself to it. You've done it the year before. You did it the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and you did it prior to YouTube. You still need to do it. You don't need to quit just because a hurricane comes. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. I don't know how I'm finna do this. I don't know where I'm finna go. Boarding up windows and stuff. But I'm finna make it happen. I don't know how. Could you tell me how? A lot of times that's how it looks with God. He give you one step, one instruction. I need you to follow this. I'll give you the next step once you do this first. It's almost like, what's the name of that game? It's not Monopoly. I'm thinking Monopoly, but it's a board game. And you get on the first square, like hopscotch. You get on one square, and then you got to stay there before you hop to the next one. And when you hop from one square to the next square, and hopscotch, I think it's called, then you can't do the same move when you go from one square to the next square. And that's a little bit how it looks with having a relationship with God. He's gonna give you one instruction that's a part of the plan. And the end goal is for you to enjoy the journey and follow the steps as you go along, which requires you trusting him. Does that mean if you don't trust him, or you're still working on trusting him, which means he always has your best interest at heart. You got to trust that he always has your best interest at heart. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have towards you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, to give you an expected end. Then by the time you get to the last square in hopscotch, metaphorically speaking, you'll look back and be like, I'm glad I took the first step, even though I didn't know what the next step led to, and then you know I didn't know it would lead me here to this final destination of whatever it is. This nail is getting jacked up. It's because I moved it the wrong way. It can be fixed. So here I am, even though it's after my birthday, I'm still being nudged to, hey, you need to still do your hair. Hey, you need to still do these nails. Hey, you still need to, okay, I'm not even arguing with it no more. I'm not even arguing with it. Okay. And what I'm finding is I'm finding a whole lot of joy in it. It's fun. And then you guys are able to see some of that during the process. Fun stuff. I think I'm going to have to file the polish off this one nail. Nevertheless, so while I wait for that to dry, H2O is in order. I got to stay hydrated. You are quite welcome, Bree. Have a good night. I enjoyed all of you and Peyton and everybody else that stopped by. I'm still breezing by, so we can finish. So you won't miss anything because I'm gonna put this up on the channel. Have a good night and a great rest. All right. Got one good hand done. There you go. Hello. We're finishing up nails. We have played this or that hygiene edition. If you want to still play it, that's good. Or we can do history questions pertaining to soap, hygiene, brands, or anything in the past 5 to 10 years. We're done with this hand. We're working on the other. Well, I wouldn't say working on the other, but yeah, we've had some type of interesting developments with this other hand. Time to file it off. This is what I call a do-over of one specific nail. And that is okay because and we walk around here with chunky looking nails. It got to be smooth operator. Smooth. And this nail's been struck by. Not a smooth criminal. See what I did there? This last bit off. I don't want to use acetone. I don't want the whole thing to come off. It's 10 times better now that I get a second chance to do it over. I will do this one over too. It got to be neat, at least for me. Get this done because by the time we decide whether or not we want to do a design, I want these to be neat. Still trying to keep that shape intact. Okay, I might be fouling a little bit too much. Dip powder time. Might be time for that. Let's. Can't have this breaking on me. Ooh. Okay. What? You know I'm gonna have to have a world full of cleanup ready, waiting for me. Okay. I'm gonna fix it. Nothing to fear. Yeah, we can't keep these plain. We got to do so. If in case anybody want to play this or that or word association, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you would like to participate. That is not a requirement, but if you want to have fun, you can. Background noise. Un momento, por favor. Hold on. Moving really quick. still here. I think the coast is clear for a few minutes. As far as background noise, we shall see. So if you hear me talking louder than usual, then that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we can't keep these plain. We can't. They're too nice to be plain. You feel me? Ah, okay. It's gonna be a little on and off. Come on. I really need you to listen. Let me mute really quickly. Ah, I was able to reach. To reach with the other hand now. Okay. And there is the copyrighted music in the background. I don't complain about stuff like this. It's just I like to be mindful while we're on lives. Oh, we're gonna find a way to work through this. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way. I'm still here. I'm just waiting until this background noise fully subsides as much as possible. Not to worry, I got a lot of background noise going in the background, but we're going to finish. Oh, but all the strength I had, it took me to unmute that. Okay, shiny, shiny, shiny. Quick mute. think it's safe to unmute for the most part. Still not yet dry. Hold on. Let me do some arranging up around up here. Pressing these buttons, man. Now eventually my hands look ashy, but it'll be worse of them after a while. Let's see if I can find. Because we about to jazz these nails up. They cannot be plain. Okay, we got that. Let's do this last one and get on about our business. Doing my birthday nails after the fact. I'm not letting that stop me. We have played word association, hygiene edition. We have played this or that. We've also gone through the history of soaps, and we also, which is, I may put timestamps in here. We'll see. We've also put in, we've also asked history questions, and we just learned something new today as to whether or not the bar soap came first or the body wash came first in the history of all soaps. Fun stuff, nerdy, but fun. Still fun. As it's made the time pass by while I get my birthday nails done. Trying to make sure every last one of these is dry before we go on with that top coat. Is it finally? Nope. It's okay. The longer it takes, the juicier the nails are going to look. Yep. Kind of reminds me when we're waiting on God for something. I'm not saying every time you wait the longest that it is that, because there's some things you're waiting on that ain't by God. The things that you are waiting on by God, you'll know the difference. He'll let you know you're doing a good job. He'll let you know you're going the right path. You'll have peace about it. You won't feel rushed. Anything outside of his will, I wouldn't fool with it. Because you probably don't have to wind up going back to the drawing board and waiting even longer. we've done our best to make sure this stuff dries. Let's jazz these nails up. It's time. We got all the color on. Now the jazz is on. Before we do that, H2O. Very important. That'll get picked up. Jazzing up time. Oh, we can't have lint. No lint is allowed. Final result of this is going to be well worth it. Cannot have lint. There we go. No lint allowed. There we go. Okay, thick and juicy. And get that in there, flash, dry, whatever they want to call it. see that sparkle, that sparkle. Let's do it again. That's a cluster. I had to learn to maneuver around with these things. I got a video on how to do stuff with your long nails, whether they natural or you get them done. So I have to take my own advice here. You can be fully functional with nails, whether they natural or they not, or some of them are, and some of them not. Yeah, you can. I ain't really playing out the design, so it is what it is. Jazz. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the next one. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see what we're gonna do with this next one. Oh, I don't know. Okay. this is how I have to do it. Nope, not allowed. Okay. I'm gonna leave a couple questions, a couple history questions, or this or that. Figure out something to leave for those for the replay viewers. just coming in today's video, we're doing our birthday nails after the fact. I'm not letting nothing stop me. And so now, we can't have plain nails. So we're jazzing them up. They're not finna stay plain. That's the part I like. I need to go get some more water because I clearly finished it while I was on this live. I got some hygiene history questions. I'm gonna leave them in here. If you watching now or for the replay, you can still answer. In what year did the soap company Caress come out? Launch. In what year did the soap company that makes the same one that made the body wash and the bar soap, in what year did Caress come out? Launch their company. In what year? Now, how many years have been in business? In what year did Caress launch their bar soap and body washes? In what year? I may or may not leave a timestamp, so we'll see. And I'll give that 5 minutes from what it is now. And if you sit through the live and you make it to this point, add a heart to your answer. If you answer in what year did Caress come out and launch their company, add a red heart. I'm gonna be very specific to see who's gonna sit and go through this, because it's not just me doing nails. I'm also educating you all, and y'all educating me. It's fun. That makes the time go past faster while I'm doing my nails, finishing them up. For the next nail. continue. We started on here, we finish it. Okay, let's see how we gonna do this. I have to extra concentrate up in here. All right, here's the real job here. Here we go. That's how we're going. Yep, that's how we're gonna do it. Whew. That's a lot of concentration there. Thank God. I think I just feel. Whatever it went, I just get another one. Okay. That's what we're looking at. Nice. Okay. Let's finish strong. No, we've been on here a minute. Here's my next question. Hygiene history. In what year did Dove come out? The same Dove that makes the shampoo, the conditioners, the body lotions, the body washes, and the scrubs. That same Dove. In what year did Dove launch and come out with their product? You get extra points if you find the very first product they launched the same year. All I have to do is do it this way. Got to get you next. There we go. Satisfactory. We're about to have some background noise. I think we are. We shall wait and see. Un momento, por favor. We're all clear. And here we go. And yes, I gotta clean that up. It's my next task. I might have to take y'all with me when I do that. Okay, where'd you go? Never mind. Going on. Business. We good. birthday nails after the fact. And we done played some hygiene games. Good clean ones. Word association, this or that. Let's get the next one ready. Okay, nice and shiny. On to the next one. questions? Here's another question, because I'm just leaving these questions for those that's be available for the replay. And Dove's launch in 2022, they launched a Body Love collection. What is just the number? What is the number of body wash types that they released in 2022? You are allowed to use your hint and use another device or computer. I'm leaving this for the replay viewers. Should be fun. So all historic soap questions, because I cover soap and hygiene and perfume and smell good stuff. And leave a blue heart next to your answer. What is the number in the Body Love collection that Dove released in 2022 when the collection first came out? There was an expansion, but it was, when it first came out, 2022, there was only a certain number that they started off with this Body Love collection in 2022. Oof, I got an itch to. Ooh, that's scratchy. There we go. Drying both. That's how we have a scratch. Okay. We're not yet done, but that's okay. We're closer to being done. Why is this not drying the way it needs? I don't like that. Okay, I think we're all in the clear with this one. birthday, Nils. See y'all later. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for playing word association. Thank you for playing this or that. Thank you for asking me this or that questions. And until next time.